don't believe. Plenty of things that mean nothing to me. But if there's one thing I know to be, oh, I know what you mean to me. I know what you mean to me.
Oh, please be seated. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm locked in. We're ready to roll. Yeah.
Shannon, I can't believe we've gone from getting approached at a bar by a random girl to standing here today. I love being with you and spending time with you, from doing our Chop Challenge date nights to visiting your family in Georgia, Cali, and New Jersey. Any adventure with you truly makes me happy. My fondest memory was watching you play at the Tom Petty tribute with your dad last year. I know you get all shy and don't like to do it, but I love watching you show off how talented you are. I admire your passion for your work, your strength in your personality, and your devoted work ethic towards anything you put your mind to. You're an incredible person, and you provide the balance I need in life to be the best man I can be. I promise to protect you, to understand your point of view, to listen when you need to be heard, to always have fun and not take things too seriously, and ultimately be the best husband I can be for you. A lot of people have asked if I'm nervous about today, and honestly, I've told them no, because I'm right where I want to be, and I couldn't imagine being with anyone else. There's no telling what the future holds, but I know that with you by my side, we can conquer any challenge because we're a great team and you're my person. I love you.
You good?
10 out of 10.
Phenomenal.
And you need that thing. Yep. This part.
Switch real quick.
Quiet. Oh, it's a whole thing. Can't help it. Okay. Steven, I didn't think me asking you a lame pickup line attempt about your baseball jersey would lead to us standing here today. As I thought of one special moment to share, I realized how special our entire journey has been. Our Gigi's nights with a bottle of red wine is when I realized you were my person. I can't describe the excitement I experienced those nights. It wasn't nervousness, but pure joy that for those few hours I was going to be my authentic self and be loved for it. That's my favorite quality about you. You are accepting and loving. You open your arms with love to everyone you meet and accept them for all that they are. People truly feel loved by you. I'm so blessed that every day I wake up knowing that I am loved for all that I am. I vow to always put you and our love first. I vow to make our marriage a home where you can find security and encouragement, because you are the home I've waited for.
Take your time. Yeah, take your time.
I know. It's okay.
This day is not the best of my life, because every day from now on, I get to go home. I get to go home. I get to go home and be loved in a sanctuary of joy that we've created. I am forever yours.
Oh, we do that again?
Yeah.
Okay. Shannon and Steven, when you place your rings on each other's fingers today, your rings will become ever-present symbols of your mutual love and of the vows you have made today. Steven, please take the ring and place it on Shannon's left ring finger.
Put all this steady. Yep.
Steady. There you go. Yeah. And repeat after me. Shannon. Yeah. Sorry. Repeat after me. Shannon, I give you this ring
Shannon, I give you this ring
as a reminder that I will love,
as a reminder that I will love,
honor, and cherish you
honor, and cherish you
in all times,
at all times,
in all ways,
in all ways,
in all places,
in all places,
forever.
forever.
Shannon, please take the ring and place it on Steven's left ring finger and repeat after me. Steven,
Stephen,
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a reminder that I will love,
as a reminder that I will love,
honor, and cherish you
honor, and cherish you
in all times,
in all times,
in all ways,
in all ways,
in all places,
in all places,
forever.
forever.
Shannon and Stephen, now that you have shared with each other these words of love, commitment, and faith, by the joining of hands and exchanging of these rings in the presence of family and friends, I now pronounce that you are husband and wife. Stephen, you may kiss your bride.
You've got a story I wanna read. You've got a meaning that matters to me. I know there's many more to be seen, but I know what you mean to me. I know what you mean to me.
We have a microphone waiting for you. It's already on. All you got to do is speak.
Hello. Everyone, if you guys want a seat, yep, take a seat. So, I want to start by saying thank you for everyone coming on behalf of the Townsend and the Fouts family. But yeah, here we are. Today we celebrate the wedding of Shannon and Steve, or at least the person that ate Steve. So growing up, I used to get in trouble for calling my brother overweight, and now I'm doing it at the best man speech of his wedding. Time is a flat circle. I clearly didn't learn my lesson there. But if you didn't know by now, we're brothers. If you can't tell, we look exactly alike and we're the same height. I do want to touch on that for a little bit, though. Steve is 5'11", almost 6 feet tall. My parents are 5 foot nothing. I'm 5 foot nothing. How'd that happen? Like, why couldn't that be me? You know what I mean? Whatever. Growing up, though, Steve was a bigger guy. He was taller, bigger dude. But he was the sweetest guy in the world. He was a big teddy bear. I was not. I was a huge jerk. I was a huge ass. And I pushed his buttons constantly. It got to the point where we would fight, and, I got to the point where I'm on top of him, hitting him. He just wouldn't do anything. He wouldn't do anything back, right? He would just look at me like, ugh. I'm like swinging at him. He's just like, dude, stop it, right? So, but yeah, the point of the story is Steve is a sweetheart, right? He's the greatest guy I know. And even though his brother was the biggest asshole in the world and just a jerk, he never did anything back. He never would retaliate. And, that's just the guy he is. And he is, the best guy I know. And I am half the man he is. Literally. Half the man he is. So, when Steve told me that, he'd found someone, he was getting pretty serious, I remember exactly what I said. I think I was like, oh yeah, what's his name? I'm joking. See, he didn't hit me enough. He didn't hit me enough growing up. He did not hit me enough. Clearly didn't hit me enough. No, he told me about Shannon. He told me about her. I was really excited to meet her. He hyped her up. And I remember the one thing I took away from hanging out with you guys first time was she was hilarious. And then I met her mom, and I was like, yeah, makes sense. She is hilarious too. So, but I think Shannon is really, really good for my brother, and I think my brother is really good for her as well. Shannon is smart. She's motivated. She's loyal to him, and she's confident as well. And I think Steve sees that in her, sees all these aspects, and it makes him a better person. And I truly think that they balance each other out perfectly. And I'm really, really happy that you guys met. So I'm going to open up the floor for questions now. What do you got for me? I'm kidding. The last thing I will say, though, is Shannon, I don't know why you want to join this weird, crazy Townsend family, but all the power to you. Cheers to Steve and Shanny Townsend. And you can't forget the pig. Don't forget the pig. Cheers. Cheers. Thanks.
And now I'd like to invite the maid of honor, Jordan, to please come up.
I feel like that was a very, very difficult act to follow. Everyone, if your expectations are here, just go ahead and lower them. It might be best for all of us. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jordan. I'm Shannon's best friend, her maid of honor. I'm so happy to be here with all of you today to celebrate them on their special day. That's the first time Shannon's ever told me to be louder in my entire life. I'm happy to be here with you. Sorry. We met back in freshman year of high school. It's honestly been so long, I have no idea how we became friends. I don't know why. All I know is that luckily sometime around maybe 2007 or so, we started laughing and we have not stopped laughing since. The type of laughing that makes your stomach hurt, that makes you pee your pants, that makes you literally wheeze constantly, but every single time we see each other. If you ask me what was so funny, I literally could never tell you. I don't know what we're laughing about. I don't know why. I just know that we laugh constantly, nonstop, and always. I'm sure all of you guys have probably witnessed the two of us laughing like idiots just like that, and honestly, I wouldn't want it any other way. We've stood side by side laughing through every milestone, good and bad, graduations and vacations, totaled cars and broken hearts. Every occasion, there's been some stupid joke, something that reminds me how happy I am to have a friend like Shannon. I never thought she would ever find someone who thought we were as funny as we think we are. But then we met Steven. Steven not only thinks we're as funny as I know we are, but he also makes her laugh every single day. In love, laughter conquers all, and it makes me so happy to see you here together laughing. I hope you continue laughing forever. In life, it's so rare to find a friend like Shannon, someone who you can be yourself with wholly out of fear of judgment or rejection. A true friend. She has a way of making people feel comfortable, allowing them to be themselves and bringing out the best in those around her. You see it in her work, her family, and even her relationship with Steven. Shannon gives everything and everyone 100%, and that's something that I love about her most. Steven, you better give her 100% too, or else I will kill you. I do know where you sleep, and I have keys to your house. Threats of murder, what can be better at a wedding? Her family really did something right when they raised her. A strong and kind woman, someone who's dedicated her life to teaching and making everyone around her better. So to her parents, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for creating someone who not only changed my life, but so many more in this room today. I also want to thank you for allowing me to crash literally every holiday for the last 15 years. For every plate of homemade ziti from Mama Sharon, for every time Greg asked me if I needed a nipple for my beer, and every time that Marty plays American Girl on the stage just to see me and Shannon scream. Thank you so much. Shannon got really lucky with her family, and I think she got really lucky with her in-laws too. So thank you to Wade and Cindy for welcoming Shannon into the family, and by default, me too. And also, I guess, thanks for making Steven. We love your son, and we're so happy to see him and Shannon together. It's really been a wild ride to get here. I'll never forget the day that we first met Steven. I want to be very clear for all of you guys out here. Picking up Steven from the bar was in fact actually a group activity. It was my birthday, me, Shannon, my husband over there somewhere. We literally followed him from bar to bar. We invited him to brunch the next day and he showed up. Kind of strange, but you know what? He's continued to show up ever since, and we're so grateful for that. I couldn't have dreamed a better partner, better friend, better match for my best friend. From day one, I knew Steven was something special for Shannon. And on day way too many to count now, I still think that's true. Now's the time in the speech where I'm supposed to give marriage advice. As someone who's been married less than 6 months, I feel especially qualified to give this. So first, and most importantly, never stop showing up for each other no matter what. I don't care if it's hard, I don't care if you don't want to. All I care is that you show up and celebrate your wins, support each other's losses, and together you can do anything. Please promise to always love one another, to always laugh, and to always remember the good days even when it's hard. Remember that you have to spend every football Saturday with me and Kyle. Remember that cheese fries, fried onions, bread, chicken tenders, and french fries at the Texas Roadhouse on a Wednesday is way too much food. And remember how much everyone in this room loves you and wants to see you both as happy as you can be. Words can't describe how blessed I feel to be standing here with you today, and I hope that every day is as beautiful as today. And most of all, Steven, I hope you will always love Shannon as much as I do. So everyone, raise your glasses to the newlyweds. Woo!
what you